छ नि सिँढी कतिवटा छ अरे भन्नु न 700-700वटा सिँढी छ अरे टोटल माथि स्टार्टिङदेखि लिएर एन्डिङसम्म हेलो पिपल वन्स अगेन वेलकम ब्याक टु आवर च्यानल Urbanus in Nepali
मुस्कान मेरो यो थाम्नै सकिन
राइट नाउ आई एम इन हाइफा र अहिले चाहिँ दृश्य चाहिँ यस्तो छ है यहाँ हेर्नु सक्नुहुन्छ इन्जोय है अब म बाई गार्डन पनि जाँदैछु र बाई गार्डनमा पनि देखाउनेछु के कसो हुन्छ है र गाइज है साथी हो यहाँ पनि यस्तो रहेछ यहाँ चाहिँ इजरायलको प्यारिस यहाँनिर ताला टक्कै झुन्डाएर होइन विस मागेर चाहिँ केटा र केटी टक्कै ट्याक्क राख्दो रहेछ यसरी है इजरायलको प्यारिस र फाइनली गाइज है अब चाहिँ इट्स टाइम टु गो बाई गार्डन होइन र यहाँतिरको तलको दृश्य हेर्नुहोस् है एकदम दामी है मेस्मराइजिङ भ्यू वाउ तपाईँहरूले चाहिँ केही गर्नु पर्दैन है जस्ट एउटा तपाईँहरूले चाहिँ केही गर्नु पर्दैन जस्ट एउटा चाहिँ तपाईँहरूले मलाई के हो वाच गरिदिनुहोस् टिल द एन्ड होइन विदाउट स्किपिङ इट एन्ड तपाईँहरूले हामीलाई के गरिदिनुहोस् अरू सब्सक्राइब गरिदिनुहोस् सेयर गरिदिनुहोस् है त्यति छ र भन्दै चाहिँ अब चाहिँ हामी चाहिँ बाई गार्डनभित्र पस्दैछौँ होइन यहाँबाट पस्छौँ सामानहरू छ नि त यो सामानहरू ल्याएको छु यो सामानहरू ल्याएर सामान चाहिँ अब हामी गाडीमा हाल्छौँ होइन सामान गाडीमा हाल्छु सामान गाडीमा हालिसकेर चाहिँ यसले फ्रीली हुन्छ नि त म एकदम फ्री हुन्छु फ्री भएर चाहिँ म तपाईँहरूलाई एकछिनमा भेट्ने छु है तर लेट मी फर्स्ट पुट दिस माई थिङ्स इन्टु द ओके गाइज है अब जाँदैछौँ आवर बस इज देयर द ग्रिन वान इज आवर बस एन्ड यस गाइज ब्याट्री पनि छैन ब्याट्री इज भेरी लो यो ब्याट्री चाहिँ अर्को अब म गाइज है गोप्रो किनौँ कि डिजे अस्मो किनौँ कि होइन तपाईँले मलाई सजेसन दिनुहोस् है र म गाडीमा चढेर चाहिँ अब राख्दैछु सामान राखिसकेर चाहिँ भेट्छौँ है एकछिन
2000 years later
guys we are entering a Bahi garden यो चाहिँ एकदमै होली प्लेस अरे नि त होइन फाइनली हामी इन्ट्री भइसकेको छ है यो रुखलाई के भन्छ है गाइस वाउ के कस्तो लाग्यो तपाईँहरूलाई
baka doon pa yung sa kabila yata ang ganda oh my god ang sarap sarap
म त गाइज है साथी हो मलाई के बोलौँ भयो है यस्तो दामी जग्गा वाउ साँच्चै नै है एकदम वन्डरफुल्ली क्रिएटेड छ है जग्गाहरू चाहिँ होइन आई एम टोटली स्पिचलेस सिइङ दिस ब्युटिफुल view from the Bahi garden. So wow, के कसो लाग्यो तपाईँहरूलाई कमेन्ट गर्नुहोस् यहाँ बिचबाट पनि देखाउँछु है
Golden Dome ba palang pangalan ito? Ayun ang bilog. Ayun ang bilog na yan.
So it's not just some public park, it's a holy place for the Baha'i religion. The Baha'i religion is a completely independent world religion, like Christianity or Islam. It's a separate religion, it's quite new. Only began 180 years ago, in 1844, in a country that you hear a lot about in the news, in Iran, Persia, our good friend, right there, Iran. So, Baha'is have their own two prophets, they have two prophets, two additional prophets that came after Muhammad. The first prophet is called Bab, which means the gate, and he appeared in Iran in 1844. The second prophet was his follower, a student of the Bab, called Baha'u'llah. Baha'u'llah means the glory of God. So both prophets were Persian. So the Bab was killed by the Iranian government in 1850 for his heretical views. He claimed to be a prophet that will start a new age, and he was killed by the Iranian government for saying it in 1850. His follower, Baha'u'llah, his student Baha'u'llah, was banished from Iran. He was banished to the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire, or the Turkish Empire, used to rule the entire Middle East. So Baha'u'llah lived in the Ottoman Empire, in Baghdad, in Istanbul, and eventually the Ottoman authorities sent him to exile to our country, to Israel. So Israel was a part of the Ottoman Empire in the 19th century. Baha'u'llah was imprisoned in a terrible prison in the city of Akko. You see, there is a very good visibility today. So across from us, you see there is a white city, closer to us, one that is closer to us with the tall buildings. This is Akko. Baha'u'llah was imprisoned in Akko by the Ottoman government in 1868 for several years.
Does it also Israel?
Of course, still yes, still Israel, yes. Thankfully, but yes, this is Israel. I will show you where Israel ends. I will explain. So, Baha'u'llah was imprisoned in Akko. He was released from prison. Then he lived in a villa, in a mansion next to Akko, north of Akko, in a place called Bahji. And he died in his villa in 1892, and he was buried next to it. The tomb of Baha'u'llah, the tomb of the Prophet founder near Akko, is the holiest place for the Baha'is in the world. Every day when Baha'is pray, they turn their faces towards the tomb of Baha'u'llah to pray. This is the direction of prayer. There are also beautiful gardens near Akko. They are now close to public. Maybe you visited them before, because they used to be open. Yes, the Bahji garden. So the tomb of the Prophet founder is near Akko. The second holy place for the Baha'is is the city of Haifa. Here in Haifa we have this beautiful building with the golden dome. Its real name is the Shrine of the Bab, or the Tomb of the Bab. Here is buried the first prophet of the Baha'i faith, the herald, the Bab. Why is the Bab buried here? Because Baha'u'llah said so. So Baha'u'llah chose this place for the burial of his teacher. The Bab is buried here since 1909. So Haifa is a holy place for the Baha'is. The world center of the Baha'i religion is right here in Haifa. This is the world center of the Baha'i religion. All of the administration, all of the organization of the religion is right here in Haifa. But the holiest place is next to Akko. So Israel is also the holy land of the Baha'is. Now, how many Baha'is are there in the world? There are 8 million Baha'is around the world, 8 million people. They live everywhere in the world. The biggest community is in India, but every country that you know, whether it's Philippines or every other country, there are Baha'is everywhere. So for example, there is a very big Baha'i community today in the Democratic Republic of Congo in Africa, the second biggest in the world. So there are Baha'is everywhere in the world. Now, Baha'is have their own prophets, as I told you. They have their own holy books written by Baha'u'llah, translated into hundreds of languages. If you want to read them, available online even. They have their holy books. They have daily prayers. They have their own holidays and calendar. They have their own Baha'i laws and rules. There are Baha'i laws and rules and prohibitions. So for example, Baha'is are forbidden to drink alcohol and take drugs. So they have some rules as well. Baha'is do not have any clergy. There are no priests, no holy people, no rabbis, no imams, and they don't have churches or synagogues. They pray every day, but they pray alone. Everywhere they are found right now. So, 8 million people around the world. Baha'is live in every country except for Israel. Baha'is do not live in Israel. This is the Holy Land, but Baha'is do not live here. Why? Because Baha'u'llah said so. Baha'u'llah said that Baha'is shall not live in the Holy Land, so there are no Baha'is in Israel except for 700 volunteers. There are currently 700 Baha'i volunteers from all over the world that come here to serve at the Baha'i World Center. They stay here for usually 1 or 2 years, sometimes for 5 years. They live in Haifa. They serve at the Baha'i World Center. They do whatever is needed to be done, and then they go back to their own countries. But there is no permanent Baha'i community in Israel. Only Baha'i volunteers or Baha'i pilgrims. Pilgrims come here once in their lifetime. Now, in case you're wondering how to recognize a Baha'i, how do they look like? Have you seen any Baha'is here today? So you haven't seen any Baha'is, I'm afraid. You cannot recognize them. They come from all over the world. You cannot recognize Baha'is by their looks. Now, I'm not a Baha'i. Lami is not a Baha'i. We are Israeli tour guides. We work here and we are paid for our work by the Baha'i World Center. So we are not Baha'is. For example, we have gardeners. We have 100 gardeners working here 5 days a week. Most of the gardeners are professional Israeli gardeners. And they are the volunteers that help the gardening, cleaning, maintenance, whatever is needed. One last interesting detail. You came here for free. Now, the entrance is for free. Always. Everybody comes here for free. Group or individuals for free. This place is a gift from the Baha'i community to the entire world. Everybody can come and enjoy. This is a private place. The only money here is Baha'i money. They bought and built everything with their money. So it's a private place of the Baha'is. And the only source of the money, donations. Baha'is from all over the world give donations if they want, if they can. Most of the Baha'is are not rich people at all. Those who can give money, give donations. You cannot give money to Baha'i causes. Baha'is do not accept money from anybody else, only from other Baha'is. Yes, it's very interesting. So you cannot give some money there as a donation. Questions, ladies and gentlemen?
Can I marry a Baha'i?
Yes, Baha'is can marry people from other religions. It's not a problem for them because nobody is born a Baha'i. You have to become a Baha'i when you are grown up. The age of maturity, 15 for boys and girls. Before the age of 15, you cannot decide to become a Baha'i. Even children of a Baha'i couple are not considered Baha'is automatically. Yes, you have to choose it for yourself. It's a religion of choice. Yes. So it's okay to marry people from other religions. The children will choose eventually. Let us continue. Let's enjoy the place.
र साथीहरू तपाईहरुले सुन्नुभयो हैन यहाँनिर के भन्नुभयो कसो भन्नुभयो है आई होप यु गाइज अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड है इट है र तपाईले बुझ्नुभयो होला फेरि यहाँबाट चाहिँ जाँदैछौँ र गएको ला 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 ला
सबैजनालाई वेलकम मेरो च्यानलमा
ला 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 र यहाँ चाहिँ हेप्पी मजा आयो है यहाँ इन्जोय गरेँ मजाले होइन यहाँनिर र अझै यहाँनिर के हुन्छ है अझै म तपाईँहरूलाई देखाउँछु है त्यो लास्टसम्म हेरिदिनुहोस् होला है र अब चाहिँ तपाईँले देख्नु सक्नुहुन्छ है मेरो पछि अघि के भन्नुभएको तपाईँलाई होइन यही जग्गा हो र होइन है यहाँबाट चाहिँ हाम्रो देखिहाल्छ नि त होइन भ्लगमै आइहाल्छ मेरो फोटो र हिँडेकै छौँ हिँडेकै छौँ यो चाहिँ अघि नै सुन्नुभयो होला है मेरो सुन्नुभयो कि भएन यो सिँढी छ नि सिँढी कतिवटा छ अरे भन्नु न 700-700वटा सिँढी छ अरे टोटल माथि स्टार्टिङदेखि लिएर एन्डिङसम्म 700 र
The gardens are one street of land. So they built a bridge above the street because the street was before the building of the gardens. They had this beautiful
अझै सकेकै छैन गाइस अघि फर्स्टको यहाँ सेकेन्डमा आयो होइन यहाँ थर्ड फोर्थ पुरै रहेछ
You still know this bridge. From there you can take a photo with Brian. You see where people stand on the bridge.
तपाईँले देख्नु भयो होइन यहाँनिर के कस्तो रहेछ है अझै
And you asked me where is
र गाइज है तपाईँहरूलाई म के साथी हो तपाईँहरूलाई म के भन्नु सोध्नु खोजेको नि मैले भन्दै थिएँ नि अघि म क्यामेरा किन्नुपर्छ है र कुन चाहिँ क्यामेरा किन्नु है तपाईँहरूले मलाई सजेसन दिनुहोस् होला किनभने तपाईँहरू पनि होइन तपाईँकोमा छ होला तपाईँले युज गर्नुहुन्छ होला है कुन चाहिँ क्यामेरा चाहिँ एकदमै राम्रो हुन्छ है मलाई सजेसन गर्नुहोस् किनभने अब म आई हेभ मेनी प्लेस टु भिजिट इन इजरायल है र दामी दामी पनि फोटोहरू खिच्नुपर्छ भिडियो बनाउनुपर्छ होइन र मेरो लागि मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेन्ट थिङ चाहिँ के पर्छ क्यामेरा होइन क्यामेरामा कुन चाहिँ किन्नु गोप्रो किन्नु कि डिजे अस्मो किन्नु कि है अरू अब मलाई त थाहा छैन किनभने आइएम जस्ट स्टार्टर होइन तपाईँले मलाई भन्नु सिकाउनुहोस् है म तपाईँले जे भन्नुहुन्छ म त्यही गर्छु है र तपाईँहरूलाई अर्को कहिले हुन्छ त्यो तपाईँले कमेन्ट डाउन गर्नुहोस् होइन कमेन्ट गर्नुहोस् कुन चाहिँ क्यामेरा त्यो किनिसकेर चाहिँ म तपाईँलाई अनबक्सिङ भिडियोहरू पनि हाल्नेछु है र तपाईँहरूको मलाई अनेस्ट रिभ्यू दिनुहोस् कुन चाहिँ क्यामेरा चाहिँ है राम्रो हो ओके गाइज
you go on the road and you see Lebanon on the
What a beautiful stairs. र साथीहरू यहाँनिर चाहिँ यो जुन चाहिँ स्टेयर्स है अरू सबै अन्त डिजाइनहरू सबै एउटै छ अरे होइन तर यसमा चाहिँ के भिन्नता छ भने चाहिँ फ्लावर्स भिन्नता छ रहेछ यसमा होइन अनि द स्ट्याचु अफ पिकक्स है कतिवटा चाहिँ नाचिरहेको रहेछ है कतिजना चाहिँ क्लोज टेल्स भएको रहेछ है एन्ड देयर इज नो एनी यो रिलिजियस मिनिङ अफ दिस बर्ड्स है यो चाहिँ जस्ट एउटा के छ अरे भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ यहाँनिर त्यसको कुनै सिग्निफिकेसन केही छैन अरे होइन तर जस्ट एउटा चाहिँ यो ब्युटीको लागि खालि बनाएको रहेछ यो चाहिँ है एन्ड मजा आयो मलाई चाहिँ
Usually most of the people here are Nigerians, but Kenyans are plenty of Kenyans. Actually, South Africans not so much. We have a very bad connection to South Africa. Yes, Kenya no problem. No problem with most countries, but South Africa is very hostile.
र साथीहरू तपाईँहरूले देखिरहनु भएको छ होइन यसको एन्ड स्टार्टिङ चाहिँ कहाँबाट छ आई होप यु गाइज है इन्जोय है आजको भ्लग है अघि यस्तो फुल चाहिँ पर्पलहरू थियो माथि है मैले क्याप्चर गर्न सकिनँ तर यसको खासियत चाहिँ यही रहेछ अन्त यहाँ चाहिँ पिककहरूको चाहिँ है त्यो उयो गरेको रहेछ त्यो पछाडिको जुन चाहिँ त्यो उयो हुन्छ नि के भन्छ त्यसलाई पुच्छर बन्द गरेको रहेछ हाम्रो है अघि सुन्नुभयो होला बुझ्नुभयो होला इज आवर गाइड लेख्नुभयो पछाडि लेखेको पनि छ
Yeah, it's like a room.
Like Rome or even Athens in Greece. It's even more Greece, yes. So, okay, I told you about the Baha'i religion. So Baha'is do not, I told you they don't have any clergy, no priests. But Baha'is have a government. They don't have a leader like a president or something. They have a democratically elected government, a council of 9 members, also volunteers, that are elected by all of the Baha'is in the world every 5 years. And they live in Israel, they're also volunteers, and they meet together in a beautiful building. You see on the right, there is a building with a white dome, on the right. It's a very big building, but you don't really see it well, but it's a very big building. It's called the Universal House of Justice. The Universal House of Justice is the seat of the Baha'i government, parliament, right there on your right. Yes, on your right. So it's a big building inside the mountain, so you don't really see it well. So the government sits there. This building is called the International Archives. The International Archives is like a Baha'i museum. Inside this building there are some personal belongings of the prophets, Baba and Baha'u'llah, the personal things. Because they lived only 150 years ago, 108 years ago, so Baha'is have the personal things of the prophets, and also the original manuscripts of the Baha'i holy books inside this building. The only problem, you cannot visit this building. I'm afraid so. It's only open for Baha'i pilgrims once in their life. When they come here once in their life, the Baha'is, to visit the Holy Land, they can enter this building. So for example, I have never been inside this building because I'm not a Baha'i, I'm not allowed inside. I'm afraid so. So the International Archives. And in case you're wondering, why does it look like a Greek temple? It looks like a Greek temple because it's beautiful. This is the only reason. It's a beautiful building. The choice of the style only for the purpose of aesthetics and beauty. The building is new. It's from 1957. It's all new here. Yes, it's not like ancient building. And this, the oldest building here, the oldest, is the Shrine of the Bab, which was opened in 1953, 72 years ago. So it's new. And the gardens were opened in 2001. So it's all new. It's a new place. Let's go and take some pictures there.
र साथीहरू सुन्नुहुँदैछ है सुन्नुहुँदैछ होला साथीहरू है आई थिङ्क यो चाहिँ लास्ट होला है यसमा चाहिँ येल्लो फ्लावर्स रहेछ र साथी हो हामी चाहिँ आई थिङ्क अब बाई गार्डन चाहिँ घुमिसक्यो है अब तपाईँलाई मेरो अर्को फोन भएको भए त खिचेर देखाउँथेँ होइन जुम गरेर हामी कहाँबाट आएको रहेछ भनेर माथि देख्नुहुँदैछ त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ हामी 700 स्टेप्स चाहिँ अब होइन रहेछ है 700 stairs.
Akin mo yan, galing tayo doon. Okay.
Picture can.
Lahat na, lahat.
Dito na. Tapos mamaya picture tayo ng ano tayo dito. Parang ganda.
Wow. र गाइज है यो चाहिँ बाई गार्डनको चाहिँ एन्डमा आइसकेको छु नि त है यो गोल्डन श्राउड अरे है र आज चाहिँ म अब यहाँसम्म आएको छु र यो यसको अगाडिको यो देखाइ पनि हालेको छु तपाईँहरूलाई होइन के कस्तो लाग्यो है र मेरो भ्लगलाई चाहिँ म आजको भ्लगलाई चाहिँ तपाईँहरूलाई चाहिँ है साथीहरू बाई गार्डनमै छोडेर जाँदैछु होइन र आई होप यु गाइज इन्जोयड माई भ्लग है सो किप सपोर्टिङ किप लभिङ है र सबै कुरो है मैले अघि के भनेको छु होइन तपाईँहरूले हेर्नुभएको छैन स्किप गरेर सिधा ब्याकमा आउनुभएको छैन प्लिज अगाडि गएर हेरिदिनुहोस् होइन र कमेन्ट चाहिँ जरुर तल कमेन्ट गरिदिनुहोस् न ल ओके गाइज अब सी यु इन द नेक्स्ट भ्लग बाई बाई